Okay, so the last video I did the basic setup for the basic movements of the ninja character. But this video I'm going to implement all the sprite animations, so it has some visuals to go with the movements. So first I'm going to go into my sprites folder, or the folder where I have all my sprites, and I'm going to select all my sprites, and then I'm going to make sure that the texture type is sprite. Sprite mode, I'm going to make it single. Pixels per unit, I'm going to do 48. Filter mode is going to be point no filter, and compression is going to be none, and I'm going to hit apply, and that's going to take a few moments. Okay, so once that's all applied, I'm going to select the ninja character. As you can see, by default this sprite is just a plain square. So for the time being, I'm going to add a placeholder, which is just one frame of the ninja character, and I'm going to scale him way down. I'll make him roughly like 2 units high. So maybe 0.08. That's a good size. Okay, so in order to create the animations, first it's better to have this project tab over here, so you can access the all your files here. And you want this animation timeline open, and if it's not already open, you go up to Window and you press Animation and Animation. So once this is open, I'm going to press this Create button, and I'm going to start off by doing the idle animation. So when there's no buttons being pressed, when he's just standing there. So I'll do N for ninja underscore SRD for sword, D1 for direction 1, which is south, and underscore idle. So once that's created, I'm going to grab my one frame that I want. I'm just going to drag it in, and that's basically all it is. When I want to create the next one, so what I'm doing is I'm doing south is going to be direction 1, direction 2 is going to be southeast, east is 3, 4 is northeast, north is 5, 6 is northwest, west is 7, and southwest is 8. So there's going to be a total of 8 directions. So in order to create the next one, I'm just going to press this here and create a new clip, and I'm going to name it accordingly. So this is direction 2. And I need to drag and drop the appropriate frame. When if I hit play, as you can see, he's facing direction 2, which is southeast. Okay, so I'm just going to go and do that for all the rest of the directions. Okay, so with all the idle animations created, I need to go ahead and create all the walk animations. So similar process, except I'm just going to change the name to walk. And for this first walk, direction 1, south, I'm going to drag and drop all my animations. And these are all the frames, but I'm going to grab the first frame, and I'm going to make it repeat. I'm going to copy and paste it at the end here, because this animation needs to loop, and I'm going to drag it all the way out so, so that it hits 1 second. So if I press play, you should be able to see the animation here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for all the other animations. Okay, so with all the animations created, I'm going to go into the animator, and as you can see, by default it's created all of these, it's laid out all the animations for me. By default, I set the first one as the default entry, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use this, this entry node, I'm going to use this anyState node. But before I do that, I want to create two integers. Because I'm not going to use a blend tree for this, I'm not going to use a float. A float is usually used to do like idle walk and run, but I'm just going to not use a blend tree. I'm just going to trigger these based on booleans, or not booleans, by variables, and I'm going to use integers. So first, the first one I need is first integer is going to be called which direction, and by default it's going to be 1, which is south. And I'm going to create another integer called which speed. So 0 is idle, and then 1 is going to be walking. But by default it's going to be 0. And I'm also going to dock this back down here to give myself more space with this, this animator. And I'm going to make the transition to all of these from the anyState. All that created, I need to go into each of these, and I need to set the conditions. So which direction, I need two of these. So the first one is direction 1 idle, so which direction is equal to 1, and because it's idle, the which speed is 0. And I want to go through all of these and do the same thing. So with all that done, I'm going to hop into, well, I guess before I do that, I'll just mention that, just a reminder, for all the idle transitions, which speed is 0, and you have to specify the correct direction. But for walk, all I have to do, the same thing, specify the direction, but speed is 1. So with that done, I'm going to go into my script, and I'm going to create an animator, called an animator, and in the start function, animator equals, oops, get component, animator. So all I need to do in the, I guess I can just do it in the move. So if I go, if move input dot x and move input dot y, oh, forgot to put, if move input dot x equals 0 and move input y also equals 0, then animator dot set integer which speed is 0. So that's if nothing is being pressed. Else if, I'll just copy and paste this. Else if, let's just say move input x equals 0, but y just make this 1. So if the D is being pressed and move input Y is 0, that means which speed is 1, and animator dot set integer which direction. This would be direction 3, which is east. Nice. I forgot to make this an else. Actually, I'll do this in order. So I'm going to copy and paste this. So the first one should be if x is 0 and y input is smaller, and this one should be greater than 0. If it's smaller than 0, that means move direction is 1. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this for all of them. Okay, so if I go hit play, you'll see that there's one problem. If I move the character around, you can see that the animations, the loop is on playing completely. It's an incomplete loop. So the reason why is because if I go back to the animator and I select these transitions, I need to uncheck can transition to self. So this has to be unchecked. So I need to go through and do that for all of these. Okay, so with that done, I'm just going to quickly go here and I want to make him a little bit bigger just so it's easier to see. And I'm going to hit play. So as you can see, it's playing the entire animation now. So no matter which direction I go. So that's basically all I wanted to do for this video. That was just the basic setup and the sprite animations. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do with this. I may do more. There's obviously things like sword slash. I can do like ninja stars. I can do all kinds of stuff with the environment, interactable objects, as well as some enemies like enemy AI and like melee combat sort of stuff. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, but this is all I want to do for now. So yeah, I'm going to cut it off here, but please be on the lookout for future videos because I probably will do more things to this ninja character. Okay, so thanks for watching.